is going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Raiders franchise in Madden 16. It's week 4. We're 3-0 in the season. We'll be taking on the 0-3 49ers. But before we get into our game, we have something to address. If you've seen the last couple weeks, you know the secondary is struggling, the corner specifically, and we need to address that. DRC is our best corner. He's an 84 overall. We traded for him at the beginning of last season, but after that, TJ Carey, Janoris Jenkins not getting the job done, so I'm shooting for the moon here. We have a lot of picks to use. I'm going after Joe Hayden of the Browns. I have TJ Carey and 2 third-rounders. We'll see if that is enough. If it's not, we're going to go through, try and offer whatever we can. There's a couple guys I have in mind here to trade for, but we're going to start here to see if they take it. And they are going to not take it. They are unwilling to trade him, so they're unhappy with TJ Carey. So it looks like there's no point of us trying to trade a corner for him. So let's move it to a second and a third rounder, both this year's draft. As I said, we have a lot of picks, 4 third rounders, 2 second rounders, so we have a lot to give up. Let's see if they are going to take this one as Joe Hayden. He is a 90 overall. He's one of the best corners in the league, but the Browns are struggling. They already have a lot of picks, so why not give them some more? But they don't want them. So let's move on. Xavier Rhodes is another guy I'm looking at. He is a lot cheaper than Joe Hayden. Still an 89 overall, though. So let's try offering a second and a third for him. And the Vikings are not going to take that either. Okay, so it's going to cost us a little bit more. The Vikings need a halfback, and we have an extra one. Let's try and trade Latavius Murray in a third rounder, although we already see they're already red and don't really want Murray, and that is going to be true. But now let's move on to Murray, a first rounder and a second rounder. They still don't want him. All right, so forget Latavius Murray, and I'm not sure at this point what it's going to take to get either of these guys because we're offering a lot. So one more time, Joe Hayden, a first and 2 seconds, and they still don't want to take him. So at this point, I'm a little bit frustrated, and I'm going to give up for now. I did look into possibly trading for Patrick Peterson, but the Cardinals won't give him up either for even a first and second rounder, so I have to go back to the drawing board, try to find another corner. A lot of teams don't have, or they really have just one really good corner and then just a bunch of junk, so they're really unwilling to trade their corners away because their position is so thin. So I'm going to have to look into it a little bit more. But getting into this game, Chase Moss at quarterback. He's going to complete that pass on third down to get the first. Now first and 10 from the 34. It's going to be play action. Moss looking. He's got someone downfield, but it's just a little bit too much for Percy Harvin to bring in, as it's going to set up now second and 10. We're going to go to the handoff to Darren Ellis. He's got some room up the middle. He'll pick up 6 on the play. That's going to set up this 3rd and 5 here, and it's going to be Moss halfback screen. We're going to find Ellis, but he's going to be tackled immediately, and our opening drive will come to an end. End of the game now. Kellen Moore, he played for the Broncos last season, was very good, doing well this season. 744 yards, 5 touchdowns, no interceptions. As he goes to work, he's handing it off to Bobby Rainey, and he is going to pick up 5 on the play. As now 2nd and 5, the 49ers pistol formation. It's going to be Kellen Moore taking the snap. He's looking, he's throwing quickly, and he's going to find Torrey Smith for the first down as they pick up 11 yards on that play. Now 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. It's Moore under center. He's going to do a draw there to Bobby Rainey, and he's going to get a couple there, but not much, just 4 yards for him on that carry. So now 2nd and 1 as the Niners have it at the 46. It's going to be another handoff to Rainey, and he's picking up another first down. Flag on the play as well, and that's going to be a face mask penalty on Tyrann Mathieu. Another 15 yards for the 49ers, so they are in business here, looking to put the first points on the board today. 2nd and 12 now from the 28. It's Moore throwing, and he is got a lot of time, but he's going to throw an interception. Pierre Desir with the pick as he's in a perfect place at the perfect time. He gets the turnover, and that is a big one. Let's turn this one into points now as Darren Ellis on 2nd and 3, taking the handoff outside. He gets the first down out to the 49-yard line. Now 2nd and 10 from the 49. It's going to be a handoff to Ellis, but he is swallowed up immediately on the play. So now we have it 3rd and 14, 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. It's going to be Moss looking for the throw. He's going to make it, and he's going to complete it. Cooper with the catch as Moss 4 of 6 to start this game. Now 1st and 10, it's going to be play action again. Moss to his right, looking downfield. He's got a receiver, and he's going to make the catch. It's Percy Harvin with the reception as he picks up the first down. We now have it 3rd and 5 here from the 13, looking to keep this drive going, and we will. It's going to be Brandon Cooks with the catch down to the 2. We now have it 3rd and goal from the 1. Let's finish this drive off as we're in the second quarter now. It's Latavius Murray, and thank you for not trading me, Latavius Murray, as he gets the touchdown, and we are up 7-0. So 2nd and 7 now for the Niners as they take the ball back over from the 29-yard line. It's Kellen Moore dropping back. He's looking, he's throwing, and he's going to find his tight end, but he's short of the first down. So 3rd and 2. Can the Raiders defense come up with another stop here as Moore throwing again? The quick throw, he's finding Bennett on this play as the secondary looking okay so far, but we gotta, obviously be a little bit wary of this secondary this season. Now 2nd and 9, it's Moore dropping back there, setting up the halfback screen, and it's gonna be a nice tackle there from our middle linebacker, Darman, as he makes the play. So 3rd and 9, as can we get the stop this time? Moore dropping back, looking, and there's the pressure. There's the huge hit. Somehow they're going to say he was throwing the ball there, and that's incomplete. Should have been a fumble, but we are going to get the ball back now. 7-0 lead still, 1st and 10. Just over 2 minutes to go in this second quarter. It's Moss to his right. A lot of room here, and let's take off. He can't run really well, but he can do well when he needs to, as he's going to pick up a big 26 yards on the scramble. It's now 2nd and 5. We're up to the 25-yard line now. We're after this 2-minute warning here. And the quick throw outside. It's Harvin with the catch. He picks up the 1st down, as we have all 3 timeouts, so we can take our time here in this situation as we try to extend this lead going into the half, as Ellis is going to pick up 9 on the play. He's got 67 yards in the first half. Nice first half for Darren Ellis. Now 2nd and 1 from the 11. It's going to be a throw here. Moss takes the snap. He's looking. He's throwing, and he has got Percy Harvin for the 1st down. He's hurt on the play, though. We'll get an update on him in a second. 2nd and goal now from the 12. Under a minute to go. We are going to go to the halfback screen. We've got Darren Ellis. Can he get the end zone? Yes, he can. He just carries that Niner with him into the end zone. He's got the touchdown. It's 14-0. But bad news here. Abdominal tear for Percy Harvin. That is unfortunate. We'll have to see how long he is out. But the Niners back with it. 31 seconds to go in this half. They have it 2nd and 10 here. We're trying to hold this lead. And look at this. What did I say? The secondary. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie gets beat by Torrey Smith. And I don't get it. DRC has a 99-man coverage, but I guess he's just too slow to keep up with these receivers. We'll go into halftime now with just a 7-point lead, 14-7. We got to keep it going here in the second half, though, as the 49ers have the ball first as we begin this third quarter. 2nd and 12. Kellen Moore is going to throw. He is going to find Bennett again. As he's close to the 1st down, he's going to catch that one with Jenkins covering him. Now 2nd and 11 for the 49. It's shotgun. Moore going to take this snap here. He's looking to throw, and he is going to find his receiver. No. Nice defensive play there. I think that was TJ Carey. Actually, no, that was Tyrann Mathieu on the coverage. So 3rd and 11. Can the Raiders going to stop here to start this third quarter? It's Moore throwing, looking, throwing, and it's a completion. Come on. 3 Raiders are right there to make the defensive stop. They can't do it. Torrey Smith with the catch, and the Niners drive stays alive. 2nd and 12 now from the 40. It's Moore throwing. Again, he's going to find his tight end, Jones. He's down to the 19-yard line. And Kellen Moore, I don't know what it is about this guy. He's not the greatest in terms of overall, but he tears us apart every time we play him. 1st and 10 now, it's Moore, and this one a bad decision. The halfback screen was trying to get set up, but Eric Darman having himself a game, going to get the sack in the backfield. 3rd and 14 now, a mile for the 49ers to pick up, and they are not going to do it. A poor throw. First really poor throw Moore has thrown all game, as that is going to cause an incompletion and is going to end with a field goal for the 49ers. So 14-10 your score. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Latavius Murray getting the carry here, and Murray looking nice on that one as he's got 15 yards to go along with that touchdown. 1st and 10 now. Last minute of the third quarter from the 34. It's going to be Moss looking. He's throwing downfield. Does he have his receiver? No. That's going to be batted down out of the air by the Niners defense. So 3rd and 7 now. Big play here as we're into this fourth quarter now. The pass going to be to Cooks, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. Brandon Cooks. Nice catch and a great job picking up the 1st as we are getting closer here to extending this lead. 2nd and 8 now. It's going to be Moss. He's looking. He's throwing, and no, it's intercepted as the defender sinks back in the zone. Did not see him, and it's our first turnover of the game. That is so poorly timed. 8 minutes to go in this game now, and look at this. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie is getting beat again, and he wasn't even close to keeping up with Torrey Smith there. He's got 141 yards on 5 catches. He was horrible the last game. Unbelievable performance again from these cornerbacks. 1st and 10 now for the 49ers. It's Kellen Moore. He's throwing. It's Jones, the tight end, again, down to the 7, and we are in trouble here right now, people. 1st and goal now from the 7 for the 49ers. Kellen Moore throwing, and Kellen Moore is finding the touchdown, and we have lost the lead here. It's going to be a 17-14 game as Bennett catches that touchdown. So 6:35 to go. We're still not out of it here. We got time as Moss going to step up, and he is going to scramble. He goes down, and he is hurt on the play. And it's going to be RG3 coming in. What can RG3 do? He lost the starting job after week 2. He's got a chance to redeem himself here. 2nd and 10. It's going to be RG3, and that is not how you redeem yourself. And look at this bruised shoulder. I'm going to keep Moss out. A long season ahead of us. I don't want him to re-injure that. So 3rd and 10, RG3 still in the game. He is going to take the snap looking. He's going to be forced out of the pocket here, but we see someone going down that left side, but look at the noodle arm from RG3. Very surprising he can't make that throw on the run, and we have to give the ball back to the 49ers. So 5:51 to go in the game. We're down 3 points. The defense has got to come up big right now. Bobby Rainey with the carry. He will pick up 6 on the play. He's got 40 yards on 17 carries, now 3rd and 4. And look at the gift we give the 49ers on 3rd down, an offsides penalty. They get a new set of downs. Now 2nd and 10 for the 31. It's another handoff as the Niners just looking to kill the clock here. Rainey, another 8 yards on that carry, so 3rd and 2. We really could use a stop here. Bobby Rainey with the carry, and he's going to pick up the 1st down and more. He's down the sideline, and if only he didn't outrun his blocker, he could have picked up a lot more on that one, as he now has 72 yards and a huge pickup for the 49ers offense. But it's 3rd down again here, and Morris throwing for it, and look at this. They're throwing for it on 3rd down. They complete it again. DRC gets beat for the, 4th or 5th time today. 2nd and 8 now, as this one is really getting bad, as it's Beasley, the backup with the carry. He's down to the 17. We begin taking our timeouts here, 3rd and 3. We have 2 timeouts remaining. We've got to get the stop. It's more, and here we go. This is the stop we needed. Rainey stopped in the backfield. It's Ben Blake on the tackle, and we have the ball back. 19 seconds, though, as Moss is back in the game. And he is going to get sacked. No one was open. We could have taken off, but didn't see it in time. So 3rd and 16 from the 13. We pretty much have to send everybody deep. We don't have any timeouts left. And Moss gets it away just before he's hit. It's headed to the end zone, and it's going to be intercepted. And we have lost for the first time this season. And to make matters even worse, it's to a team that did not have a win yet. Look at that second half. We put no points on the board. What an absolute failure for us on both sides of the ball. We had 128 yards passing. The 49ers played very well. They get the 2 takeaways. They have the edge in everything except for rushing yards. And taking a look at the numbers, Kellen Moore, 17 of 26 for 258 and 2 touchdowns. Chase Moss, 17 for 28 for 140. Just not a great game for us on offense. RG3 steps in, goes 0 for 3. 2 interceptions for Moss, 1 for Moore. For the running game, it's going to be Bobby Rainey, 22 for 69. Darren Ellis, 15 for 86. We pretty much abandoned him in the second half, as Rainey going to get 69, Moss with 48, and Murray with 27 and the touchdown. Receiving, it's Brandon Cooks going 6 for 47. Torrey Smith, 6 for 149. Jones, 4 for 53. And then it's going to be Cooper, 4 for 42. The touchdown going to go to Earl Bennett. And then on defense, Tyrann Mathieu, 12 tackles, 2 tackles for a loss. Ben Blake going to get 2, and Khalil Mack getting 2. Actually, Darman and Smith getting 2 as well. And the sacks going to go to Darman, as that's going to be the lone one we get. And then Morris, Desir, and Carlson get the interceptions. For the MVP of this week, not a lot of bright spots, but I am going to give it to Pierre Desir. I was impressed with his ability to get the interception. It should have set the tone for the game, but everyone else fell apart. Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie especially very disappointed in his performance, but he's going to be MVP of this week as we move into Week 5, and what a perfect time for a bye. I am going to be spending the off week checking every single team and seeing who we can trade for at corner. We have got to make some changes. I cannot believe how bad a performance we had there. So we're going to make a move there. I'll let you know what that move is at the beginning of the next episode. And then we'll also take a quarterly look around the league, take a look at the standings before we get into our Week 6 matchup against the Indianapolis Colts. So that's going to be it for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. I really appreciate it. And subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.